Peter, how about feeling about Indian football?
I know far much too less to be able to give a real evaluation, but what I noted is that the people here are really passionate and emotionful and love football. So what I noted, and that the younger generation also is starting to be interested in football and knowing everything. And I think that's the most important for football, is that people are emotional and passionful for these sports.
Do you think or believe that you have been, for your large experience in Bundesliga and world of football, particularly in German football in India, India has become more in a viewers' country? A lot of experts say the clapping nations. Do you believe that India should be world of football to be a playing nation too?
For sure, I would say with 1.5 billion population, there must be talents, and it would be sad if it would be only a population of viewers. And this is a task to be turned, and this should be turned by the government or by the regions as well, but with the help as well of professionals like the Bundesliga, for example, with their experience and their conceptions and their ideas, how they work. For sure, it cannot work one-to-one as it worked in Germany. It must be adapted and must be adjusted. But the target should be, the vision should be that India will bring out players which are able to play in the top leagues, and that the Indian national team also should have a good role everywhere.
You have so many long career with Bundesliga. You have deeply involved in Asian football too. So now you've become the advisor to Bundesliga and a more broader view. And what would be your suggestions, and what would be your suggestions both from an Indian football perspective and Bundesliga perspective to develop Indian football and also viewers' education?
In regards to the Bundesliga or in general?
Yeah, first in general, then to the Bundesliga too.
I think one topic is for sure that infrastructure-wise, a lot of things must be done so that the people has a chance, or the kids has a chance to play football. That's always the number one priority everywhere in the world, if it's not given yet. And then step by step, that football should be not the sports for elite. That means there should be no fees to play for the kids at all. It should be a sports for everybody. And if these two conditions are given, for free and infrastructure, then you have already set the base. And then based on that thing, you can start to do development educational programs, which could be accompanied by the Bundesliga, for example, grassroots activities.
Do you believe 1.5 billion population, one of them should play in Bundesliga?
That would be my vision and my dream, if such a player could compete in the Bundesliga, and then I would like to see what happened here in India as well.
And now, Peter, and come to another different way, but this is also part of football. You've been witness last 2-3 days in Pune.
Yes.
And the Corporate Cup, News and Plus Corporate Cup, and how the Indian corporates are playing, the atmosphere. First, my question to you: how you like the idea?
The idea is great to involve the people. I think, first of all, the employees from TV9 will love it, and the clients from TV9 will love it. And if this will be spread now on which level this tournament was played, the next edition of the tournament will be tremendous, with a great response everywhere. So was a great experience for me as well, because I never saw a tournament for a corporate cup on such a level.
And do you feel this the kind of the participants and the entire atmosphere that will be a really world class?
I think that was, as I said, I never saw a corporate cup on that level worldwide so far. And the TV production, the pitch, and also the sports level was quite high in my eyes, and that was outstanding. So nothing to add on that case. Perhaps some spectators, make it full. And next time I'm sure there will be more spectators, and that's a fantastic outcome for such a first-time edition. We must be also saying that this was the first time. But generally it was a very wonderful and great professional start.
So, regarding your feeling about, you have just said that before the 1.5 billion people are there, we need a talent. And you find you have seen a lot of matches in this corporate club, the corporate people playing together, opponents and all that. Do you find that because now there are an average of 25 to 35 an hour average the tournaments happen. Do you find anyone such a, you feel this boy, this person can be a good player?
There was definitely one player I said, which is now already 24. If he would have been 16 or 17 and playing, I think he should definitely do a trial in Germany with a club. And I'm not a specialist for scouting, and some are more from the commercial side, but I watched many football matches, and a little bit of knowledge I have, I would say that there were talents, and there you look, he's 24 is good, so with 17 he could have been not bad. If he would be educated then 2 years more, then perhaps he would have already a professional level.
Peter, just one more thing to add on. What about you feeling about this kind of concept of News National's corporate cover initiative, Stephen, a network to build more corporates to be in the sports fraternity, to develop football in totality? Like, football is not only talk about ball, pitches and coaches. It also need a management stuff which help them, the corporate influence in the football in India.
Absolutely. I am always saying that if you have a good health and a balance between sports and work, then I think everything is fine. You need this balance to be mentally healthy, in my eyes. And you learn so many things in sports, in football, especially in the team sports. You have a certain hierarchy, you have a captain, it's like a boss in a company, and so on. You learn to lose, you learn to win. So many things in football you can adapt to the normal life and to the business life as well. So it's only obvious that this could help in business life as well.
So you mean to say that the football and also the corporate world can be complemented each other?
Absolutely. If you look what's happening in some football clubs and teams, I think it's nothing else than a football or than a normal company.
So Peter, I just finish off you with your note. What your advice to the Indian football fraternity? Not I'm talking about the football fans and who loves football.
They should be open-minded for German football, I hope so, for the Bundesliga. And they should see that we do it on a serious level for the basis and on an economically healthy, stable business as well. And that the Bundesliga is the league who is developing the most talents also from overseas. We have not the superstars, but we develop the superstars. And I think that's always interesting. We are the league with the most scored goals, average goals, 3.2 per match, which is also unique in comparison to other leagues. And we have the highest fan attendance in each stadium, over 40,000 per match, which is outstanding. So I would say, have a look on the Bundesliga if you can catch it. And we should do our best to promote it in a way so that every Indian have a chance to see something of it.
And also in the near future we can see some Indian stars should be glittering in the Bundesliga stars.
As said, that would be my wish.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.